New from Castle, the BEC Nano. Something so tiny that you might lose it in your parts drawer. Or maybe you'll find it later. Woo, woo. Which hand's it under? Which hand's it under? We don't know. All right, so this is the new Nano BEC from Castle. It is fixed at 8.4 volts output, has a 4 amp continuous rating and a 6 amp burst. Super tiny. This is perfect for when you're running a radio, maybe like a little dig servo, something small, maybe something on a 24 scale or 18th scale where you want big power in a very small package, at least big enough for those small vehicles. Now, I will say that I did modify this one. I was a beta tester for it. Now, Castle didn't technically sponsor me for it. There was no expectation of me doing a video or anything like that. However, they did give me beta units to test, and they worked exactly as you would hope and expect from Castle. So I modified this one. I took off the stock wires and I put on a JST plug because pretty much all my products come with JST outputs on it, and that prevented me from having to solder it directly into another plug itself. So easy peasy, I just take this off whatever rig it was. I actually lost it for a while because it's so tiny and it hides in all my rat's nest of wirings that I didn't remember what vehicle it was on, and I had to go looking around. And then I realized that I had taken it and put it in my parts drawer, and I found it in the the nest of wires. It's super tiny, and more specs are available on their website. I think it's like 2 grams or something. I don't know. You're gonna have to check out their website. Mine's a little heavier because I used some very thick black heat shrink on this. Like I said, modified the wires, so this one's more for my setup. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. It is a fixed output, 8.4 volts, so it's a little different than most of the products they have for the BEC, but super tiny. Just look at that. Look how small it is. It can pretty much be wrapped along with your other wires, or you could shorten this part up and essentially just have it coming off of your radio, like just enough wire, maybe if you're gonna undo it and rewrap it, have it this way or something. You can just play around with it if you're into soldering and you don't care about potentially running your BEC by chance if you overheat it. I'd suggest that you're good at soldering if you do something like this. So yeah, there you go. This is actually going to be a really nice product for a lot of the rigs, especially ones if you're running like little UAV style ESCs, ones that don't have internal BECs. This is perfect for it. If I remember correctly, it retails right now at about $19 a piece. You can find them on Castle's website, and I'm sure a whole bunch of retailers. We don't quite have them on the site yet because we haven't received a shipment, but we will ASAP. So if you do have any questions about it, although it's a pretty simple product, leave your comments down below. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.